Because of I'm trying to understand the whole like if ever ireng ashumo.
Yeah.
Baba ko ba Joseph and something yes.
Yeah.
Clearly never bad on Talahan.
So never in terms of like a countdown. Like no wait, never when I mean how like if you were born ka Emma B.
You were born can 50. You were born can
if you were born let's say ka 200. Ne?
200 BC.
Yeah, 200 BC.
Yeah.
Then 15 years later will be
15 years later
will be 185
BC. Yes.
So it was like the ultimate countdown in a way where you knew how old you were because the reverse.
I get that.
After Christ.
I get that.
They were like BC.
But nothing never ideal. Never guess. I was like, Papa, how na le bukaiju? Na 100. Waya ka water. Papa how na 100. But okay, sham. Akir Papa na 100, Leonard. Yeah. I mean, na 100 and then.
I think never maybe the Queen.
Now wala ka di queen.
Maybe it's a mess.
Wala
I don't think a year was a full year like now.
No, wala sim dene.
But maybe it's easy. Realistically speaking, this is easy.
Yeah?
Maybe this is easy.
Every 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, I could deal with their change, so you'd be like, it's been long. Yeah. Change of season. Maybe.
So how many?
But
so,
then I
so
think
was that a year?
I think
I don't know if they considered
Season.
yeah.
In my bag, please.
Eh?
Season nilingwa.
No, the seasons have been a year. I'm saying, but now they are counting.
yeah. Eventually they got to the point
I
where
don't
they
think it's a
realized
year. The
realized
season is a full year. You try
Yeah.
to count a year. And so I'm mad. They're not born at themselves. Maybe every 6 months was a year to them.
Or every 3 months. Or every
Yeah. Or every 4 months was. Or
A
every 3
year.
months was a year. That's how it is. It's not full 900 and. Nah.
That is why I love Jim Jeffries. Arju. Hachaga history about the Bakari and Navasa. And Tola. Now wasn't about the because of our evolution when the base against evolution still. But I never said that tall. So I like you. I will put on something. Yes, I'm going now. Papa, giant for one in the license, no, we were 15 years. Garage, give us a little bit. What I like you. And I'm for that, the whole shit is bullshit for the I mean, baby.
Just.
And like, I really yeah, it's a good go until that. But it's nice to hear different opinions.
Yeah, but ACBC is the way.
So we draw the line bila officially.
That is.
Yeah, Jesu is the line between AC and BC. Yeah.
So put a in 36.
So how did they know that it was a year?
Open 36 AC.
How, like, I guess 6 days later it was 1.
Yeah.
He was born as 0.
I was born open in 36 AC.
No, 33. It's only 33. Yeah, 33.
33 AC.
So that was
33.
It was 33.
Yeah, it was 33.
33 AC. Arja! Rafael Agayanaju.
His spirit still lives. Yeah. His spirit still lives though. So, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah?
So people who are older than 33 are following a child. But people older than 33 are technically following a child.
Yeah.
Come on. Jesu, come on now. I eat my 45.
You can't do your shit for long time. You gotta die.
Dying be a hero, live long, you have to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he died a hero.
Oh, so
Wouldn't you
So
say that?
he was never tested by the age of 40. He's facing 40-year problems.
Oh, that's
Ah,
what
He doesn't need that.
he never,
I mean,
he doesn't know what a
He-
midlife
he-
crisis is.
bro, that nigga.
He doesn't know what a midlife crisis is. So he wouldn't know what it's like to kind of like lose your faith and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you would
I
say
think when he was tested,
he never lost.
you know, honestly, I think his test could amount to a human living.
Yeah.
His life.
Yeah, but he never.
Oh,
he
so
Yeah.
he
He
lived.
never
And
In terms of
Yeah.
experiences.
And he never,
Obviously, umole fatse won't test you. Or press
Yeah.
and he's still stuck to the way.
But I see, why did you see Nelabare?
Yeah.
40 days, 40 nights.
Nyayibamba manje yanyoya.
I'm a test.
Nyayibamba manje.
See, I fail. When I'm super fella, see.
Super sales batla.
So,
See a fella.
Senhor Capate.
Senhor Capate.
Yeah, Senhor
I
Capate.
see. I get to see.
Maybe apa senhor tapata like que senhor topate.
That's not okay.
You know.
That's not. Well, it's about Ajola. Also, is it
But
confirmed on
the
Ajola?
man timida.
Asa babes. Yeah, well.
Is it confirmed very like?
Eh?
Is it confirmed very or like? Utwile.
Asa
I
babes.
don't know room girl.
By the way,
Ruma ewe tlhagai. Na ke o itse fela ruma ewe tlhagai.
Who kissed them to identify him?
Ma,
Jesus?
Mamai. That's mamai.
No, it was
I'm not
Paul.
quite sure.
Paul.
Paul. Oh, Paul didn't die.
Oh, so he was gay.
Oh, yes.
When they sold
That
his
would make a
cake-
lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. Didn't have kids. The Bible doesn't
somebody
speak
who
on
identify
men on
him
men
by
shit.
case.
So they would like
Oh.
most likely.
Oh, yeah,
Hide it.
yeah.
That's the guy who snitched on him. They didn't know who he was. They needed any disciples. So but identify someone who.
But I think the gay theory
I
makes
will
a lot
try
of
to buy
sense.
bait.
If he died a virgin.
If like I think the gay theory makes a lot of sense because he didn't have kids,
Yeah.
right?
Let's not be that.
he was what? Gay?
Yeah, I think it makes sense
That's
because he didn't
But-
have
That's
kids.
what's gay.
I think it makes sense. Yes.
Nah.
Well,
Was he not?
Nah, you.
I don't think
He
he was
was
gay.
just devoted to God.
They don't speak about his sexuality though.
Yes.
That doesn't mean he's not a sexual being.
Yes, we know that. We know that.
So obviously they wouldn't speak on it in the Bible and be like, yeah,
He
then
was.
Jesus had a relationship with
Who?
I don't know
I guess.
whoever the dude would be.
Who?
I don't know. I'm not saying.
Exactly. So now, you're coming up with stories that are not even in the Bible.
But what I'm saying is that they did not highlight his sexuality, so it's
You
open
don't
to
need to.
interpretation.
No, you don't need to.
You don't need to.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that that aspect.
He could have been
Yes.
there.
Could have been there.
Okay, is it confirmed that he was a virgin?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's my point.
In the
You
books.
can assume that he was a virgin because they didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
But you can also assume Rawat, he was a dude. Sex was available back then.
Yeah.
So we could have.
But again,
God's a machine.
Temptation.
listen.
God's a
He
machine.
never failed.
Yeah, he never failed. The thing is, I get why it's
He
sex
never
before
failed.
marriage is a sin.
So he never committed a sin.
He was never married.
What's
So
it?
Jesus never committed one sin.
What sin did he go?
I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah.
He never committed a sin.
Yeah.
He's the embodiment of.
Of the father.
Okay.
Yeah.
So meaning he could have never went there because he never got married.
Yeah.
So he died a virgin.
Yeah.
So bila mara
Only like that.
that guy when he came through. Or when he came through, I don't know, like no loss of faith or something like that again. So he came through
To restore.
in physical form, to show this is the way. This is the way.
Kanam.
But yeah,
In flesh.
He came through in flesh.
Yeah.
That's why I can leave your spirit. I didn't feel it because the spirit is at a man. Momele. Hey,
Yeah.
Okay, I can take
he's
that.
his father's son.
Mm.
Eh?
I can take that.
Yeah, his father.
So this talk here, if like again, if I believe, I don't believe they should always be against each other or clashing. They should just be like, okay, that one can exist and I can also exist in my own form. Ne?
Mm.
Yeah. So diving into such things, aliens talk. I want to talk about aliens. Do you think they exist? Do you think do you believe in the existence of aliens?
Where are the pods?
It's not possible because I made the things that they cannot make that pause to be done.
You think this giant universe, life would be just
like,
on
I mean,
Earth.
I think
Life would be
no,
just on Earth.
I agree.
Just
I
where
agree.
you
with
happen
it.
to be.
There's other.
That's
There's
the only place where life can be. We're not like.
Nah,
that's what I believe.
I believe there's
I
got to
believe
exist.
this.
But
there's gotta be some creatures out
do you
there.
has
believe
to
that
be some form of life.
do you believe that there's been interactions of like alien species with human beings?
Nah, doubt. The way Joe, I think
What do you mean interactions?
Yeah, I mean, is it like they
Guys,
Before.
on Earth?
aliens?
Do you
and
think
angels.
alien life is more intelligent than human?
I think Wabana, the thing is movies
aliens
and
okay.
whatever, yeah.
Aliens, angels. It's not a coincidence that they happen to start with the same word. They're literally the same thing. Yeah. Just different.
Because I saw this other thing. I don't know how valid is it, but I saw this other thing about it, the whole depiction of angels that we have. That is the wing.
Yeah, it's
not
shit.
It's not it.
Yeah,
Because
no,
that's
I
not the
believe that.
definition of how the Bible describes angels to be. Because of when they went with what Bible describes angels to look like. Because I think there's different angels out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know why? They come down from the skies.
Mm.
You get me?
yeah.
They both come down from the skies.
Mm.
So in that sense,
It's basically the same thing.
well, in the English
'Cause
language, I mean, alien is not from here, right?
Foreign.
And
So-
an
Yeah.
angel, and an angel as well.
It's also not from.
here.
Mm,
Yeah. So technically, anything outside of Earth
could be an angel.
is an alien.
Could be an angel, could be an alien, whatever you want to call it. Bro. It's fine. Whatever you believe in, it is like. Be it
No, Mara, okay. Now, when I do this whole thing, now my only question is, okay, can I just check? I've checked around, any reports around Africa or like around Montalahan, reports of such sightings of aliens or whatever. Okay, maybe this side, I didn't use aliens, you call it by different names, but I tried to check to find out might be something. That's finally sightings that mentioned in Europe or America. I've only found them that clear.
So you think there are no
Egypt,
aliens in Africa?
we have a lot. Like, what again? Pyramids.
The pyramids.
Yeah. That's a sighting of angels.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's
Sightings of
Why?
angels.
Sightings of angels. eh?
yes, or aliens. We're gonna call it that.
How?
But it's extraterrestrial beings that make that. It's not us who make.
So it's angels.
Anybody, you wanna call it an alien, you wanna call it an angel.
Why would extraterrestrials make that?
How did the human beings make it?
How did human beings not make it?
There's
We
a
are
lot-
talking about Africa
Have you
here.
seen?
We are talking about
Have you
Africans.
seen the size of that thing?
Yes,
And you think us as human beings?
and
will
they're
make
not
that?
only in
we are
Africa,
talking about Africa and Africans before colonization.
but they're not only in Africa as well.
Hey, the pyramids.
Pyramids.
They're everywhere. You see when
So you're saying that no human is capable of that?
Go Bulelang. The pyramids of Bulelang. Who do you think put the Mayans, right?
Yeah, there's
Back in
Mayans
the
there,
day. Back in the day, dog.
there's
So Africans were not
there's-
able to
there's
come up with
Egyptian pyramids,
the kind of
there's-
technology that can build pyramids before the
Nobody
white
was
people
able to.
colonized them.
No,
Nah.
nobody was able to.
There was-
We're not saying
nobody.
what- Nobody was able to.
Nobody.
Yes,
there was
on
this-
this planet.
There was this other time. I remember.
I'm saying it's convenient that Egypt is the first place that the colonizers could have gotten there, right?
Yeah.
And the colonizers are famous for erasing history,
Yeah.
right? So we could have had a clear map or clear plan of how to build these things, right? But then colonizers came and erased their history because they didn't know how to
Do that.
how
They
to do
didn't
that.
know how to do
All
that.
they knew was destruction.
So
and
we
taking
knew how
over.
to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you think if we knew how to do that, that knowledge would have been passed on?
How? How do you pass it on when
What do you
now we
mean?
have white
We're
people
colonized.
here?
Nah, dog, everything is passed on.
What's the first place? What
Look,
Africa was colonized.
Listen, there would have been paintings of how the shit was made.
They couldn't have destroyed them.
Listen.
Nah, dog, you
Like
can't.
they destroyed the nose
of
the thing. Kanaki, the pyramids of
Giza.
yeah, the pyramid.
The Sphinx.
The Sphinx. Sorry, the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Agar the nose clearly represents. You know how to tell an African from a white person
Through the
statue
nose.
in statue
Through
form,
the nose, yeah.
right? So did they blur that about destroy
No.
that nose just so they can make it
Nah,
seem like
dog, I think-
no
dog,
black person
nah,
can
dog, it's
reach
gravity
that level of
killed the
greatness.
nose, dog. Come on, think about it. dog.
So it
Think
makes
about
sense
it,
to
dog.
say it's aliens.
Gravity.
But listen, okay, go back
It's
to
time that killed the nose, dog.
It's time that killed them.
It's no
So
colonizer
the
or-
white people that had all the knowledge of explosives and
so
guns and
okay,
all
Sharp,
that shit
Sharp.
couldn't have done that.
Yeah, Sharp. With that said, do you think they would have not today known how to make that shit? If we made that shit, don't you think they would have had the knowledge to still make that shit?
Listen. There was this.
And they don't.
There was this other documentary that I saw.
Some
that,
people.
they were actually measuring that shit. And obviously they might have not known obviously the levels of technology or engineering skills that the Egyptians had at the time or whatever, or even those South America, the ones in South America.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Like our Machu Picchu.
Yeah, like dog. That level of accuracy was not yet like there was no machinery on record at that time that was able to produce such.
That's on this planet.
One
That's on this planet.
that is on planet Earth.
So that knowledge.
So it's impossible that it was Africans, guys.
It's impossible that it was nobody who lived here on this planet.
That's my chat. The fact that there's this narrative and some people believe it and some people go with this narrative that
Yes.
there's you need machinery. Machinery comes from, let's be honest, comes from Makho.
As I'm saying, I never told you. I said it's not the white who even made that.
It's not okay. So
Nobody
it's
made
extraterrestrial.
that action. Yeah. It's extra life. It's extra.
Because
powers.
there's some places on Earth that, bruh, there's no like logical explanation on how those places like came about being.
just exists.
There's those rock formations. You go like an
Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Stonehenge.
Just like those things, bruh.
So
Who made
so
them?
it's easier to believe that it's extraterrestrials.
What's easier to believe? Who made them? No, actually, the Stonehenge. It's in.
I believe that Egyptians made
No.
the pyramids.
It's not even in Egypt.
Mm.
It's in Europe.
It's in Europe.
The Stonehenge. We'll look it up for you. Stonehenges. Look them up. It's a formation of rocks.
Mm.
Very big rocks. Very big rocks.
Mhm.
Even check at those rocks.
They themselves don't know how.
Yeah, they try to
the
check.
people of
They
that
can't
land,
move them
Yeah,
immediately.
the people of that land cannot. They don't know how they were made.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see, are we talking about Manche? The change in. Yeah, what?
I hear
It's not an
you,
African
but
or-
I
this is a
believe
human and a-
Egyptians.
and
I
you know-
believe Egyptians
Nah.
in Egypt
Now
built the pyramids of Giza.
I love to think. I like to think like hypothetical shit about such things. Like Joe, the pyramids and such things like naturally like get beacon like those things I don't know get beacon say but get beacon those were left by I like
Oh yeah, ne?
Montalahan.
Could be like landmark or something.
Yeah, on Cholahai. The coordinations where maybe probably where they landed first time or something.
Oh yeah.
Even when they're coming through, they know.
They know go TI. That's where we need to
That's where we
land.
need to land.
Oh
You never know what
yeah.
they do.
Sounds very logic to me.
But you know
That's
the thing.
We're using logic, man. And logic is a very human thing.
Yeah.
We're making sense of these things in a human, like we're using
Yeah.
human context to make sense of these things that don't make sense of us in the
But
human.
okay. But
And-
okay.
And I get why you'd want to do that because obviously you see a gap in information and your brain automatically goes
Nah,
to
what,
attach
obviously. No, or
whatever it knows. And I get that, but what?
no. I want to say human beings. Like, you know, something is like you need to try and have an explanation on how they came about. Because of one other question I will have, this question has been posed for the longest time ever. Whatever there is, like, is there existence besides like more planet Earth? Or is there like life? Planet Earth. So, dog, now some. I want obviously the stories. There's tons of stories that came about, especially from the West, about aliens and whatever. Some of them, really science fiction movies and whatever.
Yeah.
But like.
Do you think an alien can build an UFO? A UFO, yeah.
You have a UFO, like every time you break it down, UFO, unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
So that even the shape, because of I see
Yeah.
physical proof, yeah, when Chalaha, I
Yeah.
the size of it, you don't know.
The
So,
thing is,
we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, but do you think it can?
Hmm?
Do you think it can, with the information that you have?
Not you. I wanna put my idea of aliens. What do aliens repeat?
They gotta move, though.
What do they?
How do you think they
Yeah.
move?
So for me,
like
I don't think they
back to
just
my
fly.
thing.
They're smart.
Back to my
Free
thing,
move,
Uri.
fail.
As human beings, we are human beings. We don't fly. We can't.
Yeah.
You know.
We
What
build
if
machinery.
aliens
We build
can
machinery to
fly?
Wings of an inch.
What if they don't need
what I'm
wings?
saying,
What if
though.
they can use our
Ma-
magnetic fields and
Oh,
stuff like that?
what
Earth
if-
is a
what
giant
if
magnet, right?
things-
Those things said, they have extra strength that humans don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So that they move the
Mind.
blocks they moved to build the pyramids. So that they moved whatever they moved to build the Stonehenge. And then let go. Once I'm gone, you guys don't know. You guys don't have the strength to do that.
And
That's what I'm saying
and
about the pyramid.
you know it could be Hure.
No way a person on this planet has the strength to lift those blocks.
But you have a brain that can make the technology that moves the block.
No. Right
The
now,
thing
we
is-
have brains that can make. We think they can make cars fly. We can't make humans fly. There's a certain impossible shit we can't do. At that time, it was one of those.
But humans do fly. You can fly to Dubai right now.
I'm
You
saying
made the
as a
technology.
physical human.
Exactly.
No, as a
physically.
physical human.
That's what I'm saying.
How are you
Physically.
flying to Dubai?
To your point, Hori. Human beings don't
The build
have
machinery.
don't
to
have
fly.
exactly.
Hey.
They don't have the physical ability to move those things, right?
Hey.
But they made the technology
At that time.
to achieve
No,
whatever
at
that
that
they,
time.
the task.
Not at that time.
That's my chat.
Not at that time.
That's my chat. Why are we thinking that at
Not
that
at that
time?
time. No, because we saw the tools that were used at that time, dog. There was
We
proof.
we could have seen
Brad,
this.
my dog, they
We could have
were
seen
they were tying like ropes to logs to
Yeah. So now when you look at
Look
they
at-
were making pulleys and shit like
yeah,
that.
those,
So
even those type of things. The guy I was watching this documentary. They try to show Booty can actually move something of that weight. The same machinery and
mm,
nah, they couldn't, dog. They couldn't.
yeah.
That shit is too heavy, Brad. It's way too heavy for any machinery made during those times. Unless if a machinery would destroy them.
And again,
Without the-
where did
Cause
those
the
blocks
sun-
come from?
Hmm?
Again, where did those blocks come from?
Yeah.
So I would actually
They have
agree.
dynamite back then to
Ma-
blow up
Maji?
that.
And they're
Technology.
perfect. They
Technology
look perfect.
comes from
They're sharp.
Ah, black am a no. We want to say Instagram black like you. Like you.
They're sharp, dog. But that technology wasn't there at that time, to be honest.
No, even
That
that level of
technology-
architecture, but
That level of
was
architecture
beyond this time.
beyond this time, dog.
It was way ahead of its time, my dog.
And
Way,
when was it?
way-
Imagine
When was it
you
first
make a
discovered
perfect
there?
block to
Okay,
make a
Sharp.
perfect pyramid
My
Sharp,
dog.
when
To
when
the
was
core.
to the core.
when was the first technology, the technology to build that first discovered? or
You must check
first
the history of
built?
technology. You must first check the history of technology. You must
Yeah.
But my chat is that okay. Agree technology comes from knowing a lot and learning from whatever that you made. Like
Yeah.
Rasti Narka Rasi. Until we were okay, Rekono. And we build on that knowledge. Right?
Yeah.
So if you have a dense working place where a lot of people know a lot of knowledge and they are here, your technology is gonna develop faster. Right?
Yeah.
So why is it hard to believe that people in Egypt were capable of
Egypt, brag,
sharing that
brag.
knowledge amongst themselves and
Brag.
making their technology?
brag. Okay, I get your check, man. But look at it this way, brag. Even with like the Mayans,
Yeah.
that knowledge they get it from
Yeah.
from above. I don't know from where above, but they get it from above. That knowledge, yeah, a calendar, brag. So, those pyramids are in South America.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah. That type of vibe. I'm telling you, not you. To the core.
Yeah.
Bra. I don't know technology and let's say, so na
Joe, happy. No, what level?
Bona.
We
There's-
fly. You know how we fly now, dog? With the broom can.
The broom.
We can fly.
There is another chance.
Yes, we can fly.
You believe in that.
Don't
You believe in people actually. People.
With extra terrestrial powers.
You believe in people
The extra
catching flights and broom.
the powers are extra.
People catch
flights.
flights, carry broom. I feel like, Joe, it's not. I don't believe it.
Not that I don't believe.
Maybe it's not
I
literal.
believe,
Maybe it's just a
but I don't
figurative
know.
expression.
How?
I don't.
Maybe it's just a figurative, but straight. I've never seen it, so I definitely would not believe that shit.
Have you ever seen a car, dog, in a house, in a position? It went into the house and asked yourself, how did that car
How?
get in there?
How?
Unless
The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Not if you're the absence
the
of
shit you can't,
evidence. is
the
not-
shit you can't explain. That's the shit.
But you're explaining something you can explain with something you can't explain.
Damn.
I'm saying, obviously, it's not explainable.
That's exactly. So you're explaining it. You're saying it's so unexplainable that the only explanation is something I can't explain.
Hey,
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. That's my chat. That's my chat. But you're saying that there's no way it's extraterrestrials that built the pyramids because the technology was not there. Humans were not capable. What if they were? Because now I'm not saying. I'm saying if the thing sharp, I
I'm
can.
sure we'd be able to replicate that shit now if we were.
So we can't replicate that shit now.
No.
If they wanted to build
Yeah.
the pyramids,
There isn't-
There
replicate it.
isn't something
Yeah.
you can replicate that shit.
But we can't learn something.
You
and
can
then-
teach yourself, you can try and get there. But you can't replicate it now. The knowledge is not there.
Because the
Right
people
now.
are no longer there. They were killed.
No, dog, not everybody was there was killed. The
Or
pyramids-
silence.
I'm like,
No,
about
the
pyramids. The pyramids can show you in. BC or AC.
No, it's AC. It's AC.
No, it's BC.
It's BC.
BC to pyramids.
Pyramids is BC.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's BC shit.
Mhlalahanya brayaga.
When it was
Damn.
back in the day.
Eh, mapele
In
mona.
the dawn of time.
Apena no
praising the
check
sun,
after
dog. They still praise the sun.
They
when
didn't
it
have
came out.
time to invent books. They just told each other.
Ejo,
To do what?
I mean, little Africans, we just told each other things. Knowledge is passed down from the elders.
But now, what I'm saying, that knowledge is never there because we never had it. That's what I'm saying. We never had that knowledge to build that shit.
It would have been passed down,
It would
right?
have been passed down.
How would it have been passed down? Because they basically there and then they colonized and colonized and
But then
colonized
they
some
wouldn't have
more.
wiped out everybody.
Yeah, true.
Why is colonization king, man?
But
Nah,
no, to tell the truth, the rest of Africa was also colonized, right?
Not all of it, yeah,
But
yeah.
it was colonized, right?
The rest, yeah.
But not everybody was wiped out. Some of the knowledge that Africans were living by before they were colonized has been passed down. At least there were like few people that
Even
weren't.
to the language.
Yeah.
Even there's language, you get languages that are dying out, but it's still passed down.
It's passed down, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like hear me out. What happened in Egypt is way worse than what happened everywhere else because that's where everyone.
Who?
They're colonizers, right? And then they colonized, and then they killed everyone that was there. And then, but I'm big, and then everyone else was like, everyone's here. Let me just go colonize my own. Let me go make my own. That's where it got lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter.
And dark.
But what happened in Egypt is where they killed most of them.
Who?
The
Who
Egypt-
colonized Egypt? Nobody colonized Egypt. I think
Nobody colonized Egypt.
Nah, dog. Egypt is Egypt.
We need to check this type of shit.
Yeah, we need to check.
We need to check
Hey.
if ever Egypt has ever been
Okay, who colonized Egypt?
Isn't it one of the
No,
colonizers, the Makoas, the
They still
British,
speak
the
Egyptian language.
British and them.
They still,
and-
they still speak Egyptian language. Dog. They don't speak Portuguese or whatever. They speak Egyptian. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, but yeah.
Colonizers came through to the side there, game.
You know,
but
but Egypt.
Hey, because dog, it's
Oh,
not.
wow. I
Egypt,
might not have my
Egypt,
facts
Egypt,
on me right now, but
it's not by the river game. Yawana there on the border. Egypt is not there. Egypt is in the middle, right? Close to our Iraq. Once you cross Egypt, yeah, where that the cross between Asia and the connection between Asia and Africa. You know it, yeah, I think that's in Egypt. Yeah. It's not there by the sea. So when they came down, they did not see this section.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's too far.
okay.
Yeah, they came through and saw Africa via the Niger game, via the Delta. Bapume Egypt, Bapume Portugal, Bapume
So Egypt was one of the last
of.
to get colonized, or it did not get
no,
to you.
doubt-
It
I
did not
doubt
get.
they got colonized.
I'll get the facts. I'll collect
Doesn't
my
look,
facts.
it doesn't look like they got colonized, right? Can you see countries that have been colonized, but you won't. Not Egypt, though. I think it's still.
Yeah, but no, the history of Egypt under the British lasted from 1882, when it was occupied by British forces during the Anglo-Egyptian War, until 1956.
So that's,
No, Egypt was colonized.
But then they
yeah,
left.
they tried it. You can say they tried it.
They tried and failed.
Yeah.
So
You
they
would
tried
say.
and failed.
Yeah, you would say. Why would they leave though?
After the war was over, there was
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
of Africa to.
Yeah.
There was more of Africa to fight over. The pie was bigger.
Hey,
So
so
they didn't need to fight over this bigger land. Let me go get
So
Yeah.
South Africa there and make
actually,
yeah.
they're dumber there.
Yeah.
They dumber there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Plus,
They don't have- they don't
pyramid,
have-
and they were like, "Oh yeah, people here are so futuristic. They built pyramids.
yeah. Let's just get the primitive
Yeah, they're
ones.
gods.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can't deal
let's
with
get the
these."
primitive ones.
So, like, what are the weirdest beliefs that you've ever heard of? Weirdest beliefs ever.
We just believe
To you, weird. I feel like weird might be something that you never encountered ever in your life. Something that is unique to do. That,
Believe.
yeah.
Weirdest belief. I think. Jen, I don't have a weird. I've never encountered the weird belief. Nantwene Makata is Ilaya. Remember that pastor na trend, the Sala trend some years back. I just saw to the lo. I tell about to the doom. Yeah. How delusional are you as a Christian? Like those things are actually gonna make your life better or whatever.
Eish,
I mean,
what do you do, what do you-
hey Joe.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hmm?
Any weird beliefs?
Now, okay, I don't know if it's a believer, well under what, but or well under what can superstitions or well under myths, mermaids, like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like for the longest time, waiting like that is weird.
Hey, when I mama hasha, when I go meet at the man who got slally Joe. Hey,
What does it take on that? What is Mama Hash to you?
Hey, Mama showed no Mulasani. And then it be like in our feet.
Ufuto ya guy, Joe. Ufuta biang.
I don't know.
hey, Jelen name maga. I wanna ew. Kyo na
Yes,
makasa.
believers want to lie. You're like, Ufuta
Wa
biang.
feta, can get happy, can mermaid Maria feta feta mo.
Ufuta biang.
Bian.
I don't know. It's
Simamopule.
but what?
Sima mupule.
Yeah, Sumamupule.
What?
No way, Joe. No way.
But another again, a weird belief or something that I find weird is I've done some research on the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
A lot of
shit.
weird shit
Yeah.
happens.
What?
in
Bermuda
The
Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle.
Oh.
Where ships and
Like, things just
aircraft
disappear
just
there.
disappear there.
Shit.
I will judge.
Shit.
Like things just like there's been a lot of ships and
Yeah,
planes
yeah.
that fly over the Bermuda
What is
Triangle.
that as well? What is that?
It's-
What's happening?
A
there?
lot of weird things happen.
Well, that must be some kind of
What
alien force.
What do you think is there? Do you think there's a sinkhole there or we don't in that's what's happening?
I wouldn't.
Or
Dog.
is there
A lot of
is there something-
unrelated weird
is there
shit
something-
happens there. So
something
There must be a curse upon
I
that
can't
land
say
or whatever it
King or
is.
Rasi. And I don't know.
yeah.
But I don't know. Agit. Honestly, Agit. That's why I find it weird.
It's
Because a lot of
Kinda what's that
weird shit
mountain?
happens.
Yamo, South Africa. That like nobody goes there
Mudimule.
anymore. Yeah.
What's the story? What's the story about Mudimule?
I don't know the full
What's the
story
story about
about
Mudimule
Mudimule,
actually, can't you?
but-
Navarro kaya murimula sabo wachak.
Why? We don't understand so.
There's a lot of spiritual things happening there.
I like it. Anytime we can't explain things.
You just yeah, man.
but
I don't know.
Yeah, I Murimula is it's a no go.
it's-
It's a no go
spirits.
area. Yeah, it's a no go area. There's a lot of dog spirits there. It's a no
Is
go
it?
area. If you wanna come out, if you wanna die, yeah, you can go. If you wanna commit suicide, which I do not advise you to, you can go to Murimula if you wanna die.
Can you fly a drone?
You must do that Milido Kenya and
Ah, no.
Ro
Bon, ergo child. When you wear a little dog, GoPro, and then we'll I give you a live recording, roll level. Dilo teo di wira halla ko.
Drone.
Yeah, ka drone. Shit. Plus I can show the spirituality technology to that.
Exactly.
No yamela.
But if we get one of those drones that sends the data straight to the server, then
Yeah, well, it's
yeah, and then
At least we saw something. I
we
mean.
saw something.
you're
Yeah.
not gonna see anything. You're just gonna see the drone move.
Damn.
GoPro.
He's not coming back.
He's not coming back. That's the thing. Just try throw the GoPro away from the mountain. when you-
Until power bank. I don't know.
No, he must just try throw the
Come move in
GoPro
here,
away
just
from the
come
mountain.
move
If he sees he's
Can't
dying.
move in fear in such things, bro. You need to move with people.
I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna move alone. That's the thing.
Yeah? Nah, there's people out there, bro.
Okay. But
I can hook up a young crew.
yeah, group niya na yun ito. So, hey,
young
dog,
crew.
miss me with the fucker, eh?
yeah, we can help you curate.
Yeah.
Yeah, naklanyagela batho. I know some crazy people out there. So, yeah, man.
So, like, is it like, what are like maybe like we movies a while and then maybe you know these movies. And I'll give you an example. Paranormal Activity. You remember that?
Yeah, Paranormal Activity.
When it first came out, dog, the way they did that shit, I thought that shit was real, wasn't it, Jude?
Wow. Yeah, Mariana,
Yeah.
the way they.
So the way it came out, the first
Yeah.
one, Jude,
Yeah,
like,
the first one, two, the first three, yeah.
I
One,
never the
two.
first one.
The third one can eating marai, man.
Konento
Yeah,
la.
I'm with you.
Ay, man, why it? This is the third movie. Man.
Yes.
This is the
Why is
third
there
movie.
series of this thing?
Like, why is there a series?
yeah.
Mm.
No. I want
You were asking, well, what movie do we?
Did you see like and think like, okay, this shit is real? Like, okay, this I can actually see in real life. Like, it's real. This thing, and well, maybe like it will under that skeptic or hey, it's unbelievable or unexplainable.
Ex Machina.
Eh?
Ex Machina or Ex Machina or
What is
how
that?
do you pronounce it? You don't know that
Covered,
movie?
you covered
No.
manage. What is that?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
It's AI shit.
AI shit.
Then what happens? What happens then?
Like, kind of what happens?
Steve.
This dude builds. Ish. Dude, go, you should watch it.
Drop a young synopsis and nothing.
Yeah, let me-
Sounds interesting.
Yeah,
Sounds
Yeah.
very
let me
interesting.
search for a synopsis. Man.
Yeah.
The program,
Sounds
some
very
shit. I
interesting.
forgot, but
Is
but
it?
ish.
Hey, man. Now when it comes to movies, I don't know, man. Ke level like a literally different.
Nah, I don't know even way back. Like maybe you were a kid at that time, was experiencing all that time.
Shit.
But it was like I went way back. Or it was like a couple bad spends and then let's say
Damn.
along the unexplainable lines and you think like this thing.
I got it.
You got it.
Caleb Smith,
Mm.
a programmer, as a huge, at a huge
Oh, yeah.
internet company, wins a
Okay.
contest that enables him to spend a week at a private estate of Nathan Bateman,
Mm.
his firm's brilliant CEO. When he arrives, Caleb learns that he has been chosen to be the human component in a turning test to determine the capabilities and consciousness of Ava, a beautiful robot. However, it soon becomes evident that Ava is more self-aware and deceptive than either man imagined.
Shit. Wow. Okay. I was gonna tell you about I'm gonna
yeah. Tell me what.
I wanna put the Spider-Man, is Superman, Batman, the Flash, the Green.
Or like
Yeah,
superheroes.
it's
like
those
having-
superheroes.
Yeah.
Dog, for me, it feels like there's supernatural powers actually exist, even if it's not evident. Even if like a person akasitlika apere KP and yeah, Mari, there's actually people with supernatural abilities.
Yeah.
Bonsoir.
You think so?
There's people with supernatural abilities, my G. I believe it.
Yeah.
I've seen people who do some shit that's like out of this world. So yeah, dog, I believe
I don't just
it.
want to give you an answer. You can never look like Joe. What is
Nah,
that?
Joiti, you know,
You see somebody do
there's
something very, very heavy or what?
no, there's some talents, and it's not even.
Or talents.
There's some talents that are just too much, my G.
Yeah.
Some people are just too precise. You know, Joe, as people, you expect. Ngaring.
Errors, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, like with talents, Renaba Tuju, I think when a person is good at what they're doing, despite the errors, that's where the art is, right?
Mm.
But when a person is precise, even dog, that gets you thinking, or mara jo motho wa kgonahala or ke alien or virala. Yeah, so yeah, dog. I believe in supernatural abilities. Even not straight. It's a hore motho a fofe, but yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy too. Like speaking of that, like people look at this thing was because of sometimes we're gonna only a movie once. Then maybe when you watch it as an older person, like you start seeing like things guy different eyes. Start seeing,
yeah.
like the subtle messages in the movie. So on. Hey, that's a crazy thing, and especially when you dive into cannabis. You know, cannibals are going to focus up in your bone. And you end up thinking of things like, hey, hold up.
Yeah. Marijo, don't you think na tata jo?
Nana tata.
Yeah. Like you overthink what things could actually be.
Nah, I think sometimes it's in the
Because sometimes it's good, Vele, you see.
curiosity of
Sometimes when you think when you see Vele, like when you baked and you watch a movie, for example, you can see some things that you wouldn't really
Just
pay
picked up,
attention. Really pay attention to when you're sober. But it also opens up some other portal. Elungore, I don't think should be opened.
But there are things you can watch that require you to overthink.
Yeah.
Like if you watch like Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, Rick and Morty.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of things that you can go watch and you realize you missed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
like when you're still to try to watch a lot of things that require you to
overthink. Okay.
then
Yeah.
it compensates sometimes.
So have you ever watched like a proper horror movie, really nicely baked?
Damn. The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Yeah.
Damn. I was baked and it was at night.
Yeah.
Damn.
At night.
Damn. I was laughing. I was laughing because like Salawa, when you're watching a horror, I expect shit that's gonna be horrific.
Yeah.
And it's that horrific, but the joke is in how unreal this shit is.
Yeah. And
You
also
get-
how
yeah.
ironic the shit is done as well.
Yeah, dog. It's like
Yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of horror movies. Like I recently started watching the horror movie. Like
Yeah. Too many words, yeah. Like chances the Jeepers Creepers, you weren't watching those things.
Jeepers Creepers is not a horror
It's
movie.
not a horror, but
Oh man.
the color had pretty much the same marking plot. People go, they get killed, one by one by some maniac.
Yeah.
Whatever form. That's usually what happens. So I stopped subscribing for a while, but I realized now Blumhouse makes a lot of
Blumhouse, Joe.
Blumhouse makes a lot
I
of
love
horror
the
movies.
take on some demonic possessions and shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't watch. One of the reasons I don't watch horror is it's too unreal, man. It's too unreal. Dog. They're fratata, Joe. I can level Marvel and whatnot. Hey, horror yona mona. Hey.
Check out the movies of Blumhouse. They I don't enjoy the horror, but they made me interested in horror. Like let's say Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was like,
But
this shit
dog,
is
you watch which one?
unrealistic.
You watch which one? Because of there's I think because there's ones from the 80s and whatever. I'm gonna mention those ones. They're millennials. There's one year 2000, I think 2001.
I think
there's one 2000 latest one.
Yeah,
And you enjoyed it.
Yeah. What? This was my first encounter.
For
with
me, yeah.
Texas Chainsaw.
maybe
And I
that's
felt like it
why.
was a typical. It was an interesting take on a typical horror movie.
Yeah.
So now there's other people go, you get killed by
Yeah.
a maniac, one by one. The black dude dies first.
I feel like I feel like the recent one is a bit more comical than the ones that they were done kind of 2000. Say that, because those ones kind of like for one either 2000, like from 2001 maybe 2008 or 9. That's when they were doing like for me personally proper horrors. So I personally learned Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Like there's two lately. There was one called The Beginning and another one. So they're like if you go back and check those, some of it's too comical, dog. They wanna make you laugh too much.
Yeah.
More like Joe was serious. You be on the edge
Hey,
of
Joe,
the chair.
what do you wrong turn?
Wrong turn. Mara, I don't think
Nelimitla nyana mare.
those
It was, you know what I liked
those
about
wildings were laughing when they were chopping.
Yeah, dog.
Cut your head off.
Dog, that got me thinking. Or vele maricho. At least it's hillbillies. It's people. I mean, dog. What the fuck?
Weird enough, the wrong turn is what put me off on horrors.
Yeah.
Cause it's like how many people might die now?
What
want to kill another
what
one.
about the Saw series? Did you follow the Saw series?
So Gifilete, I think got 3.
Yeah.
I was supposed to watch the 4th one.
Mm.
Horror. I was already like,
You follow one.
yeah, nigga follow one. So I
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't watched horror in the past 6 to 8 months.
Mm.
Yeah.
Obang, what you rom-com so?
Nah, dog. I don't even like rom-com.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't like. I like shit that makes me think, dog.
Mm. Horror can make you think, bro. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah,
Horror can make you-
but
Horror can
nah,
make you think,
nah, Joe. Nah. I want some action. I want to look at crime, dog. I want to look at some investigations. I want to look at that, dog.
But no horror investigation.
No horror, but can we like investigation?
Yeah,
and
mara the investigation, it's a horror. It always ends up it's a fail.
Yeah, friend, what you trying to say, dog?
They never get to a conclusion willing hore bakra moto ira masepa.
Nah, mama samu. I love the ones that demonic possessions. Hefrela mula hunch that demon. They cast it out and they make a plan on Talahan.
Damn.
It's either the one who was possessed. It's either they survive the exorcism or they pass on to the exorcism on Talahan.
Damn, aye.
Oh,
I'm good.
psychological. These
Psychological
horror.
thrillers.
Like thriller.
Horror,
whatever.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
say Get Out for the first time.
Oh yeah, Get Out.
Oh,
Yeah, Get Out is yeah.
It's
for
a
me,
proper horror.
Yeah,
but-
that one is a proper
But
one.
it's snacks.
It's snacks,
What's
yeah.
horror, man? Horror.
But
Can you
you know what?
explain that thing?
No,
Yeah.
the thing about Get Out, it's blind because it's not as literal. The I feel like the story behind it is not as literal as the movie is. Because that's the truth there, dog. It's the truth. Some shit.
Yeah, what you
It's the
want,
truth, dog. Like if you think about it, it's the truth about selling your soul in a way,
That's what
or
horror is.
or getting your
What's
soul
cool?
snatched.
Can demonic possession again, Brian?
No, fuck that. Go, what's like Get Out? Get Out 2 is the movie, man.
Yeah, but demonic possession is
Yeah,
not
man.
that they get.
Eh? Dida.
Man, Modi, like, you can almost expect what they're gonna do.
Nah, not all the time, nigga. There's the Conjuring series. I love the Conjuring series too.
Hey, dog, I'm never gonna watch that shit because of the description that I got from you.
Why?
I'm good.
Why, dog?
Nah, dog, I don't wanna watch a movie about something conjuring souls and shit. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that, bro.
It's a genre that's very nice, too. Man, I get you. Like, there's people who don't actually enjoy. So you call films. It's like a lot of like Katana Matsu, you know, they all in the messy shit. Yeah, so there's people who don't enjoy that type of shit where it's too bloody and whatever. Yeah, I get that.
I like blood. I like watching blood. But
Oh, you throw the like demonic possessions?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Now it's all of horror basically. Like you said, Dore, you love shit that makes you think.
Yeah.
Like Negapala go level like John Wick 2 and 3. Because it's a lot of action and not a lot of
Intelligence.
Not a lot goes on.
Yeah.
Like, how many ass whippings can you take and how many ass whippings can you give in one movie?
Damn.
You get it. They took your puppy. Go for some fucking therapy or something. Heal, dude. Like,
Hey Joe, what's the message be?
Like-
and I feel like Joe, some of these
so
movies,
I
man,
get
Yeah.
what you're
They're not-
saying.
But
I need something that makes me think.
yeah. No, but that's why. It's only different there for different people. I've told people actually that I can't tell for third line. Just want to see the action. You'll tell you story up. Skip to A, there's action.
Dog, nala makatsa jo, ba makatsa cause jo like I mean before the action comes, so ho be le story se build up.
I mean, the action. Let's be alone. Just enough.
I mean,
Just enough.
People move different. Some people they enjoy storyline. Full action pair. On the way.
How many SB
but I doubt they're good with foreplay. If you that type of person, you don't do foreplay.
Yeah.
Just get straight to the
Yeah,
action.
because you
One
don't
hour
like
twats
to-
and nakamunyako.
Straight to action.
You were action man.
You action man. Papa action.
Yeah.
That is just crazy. Yeah, bro. Anything else you have buy to?
Ah man. No. I just hate horror movies. That's what I have in mind.
You
I
hate horror movies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
True. It can't be that only, but like, so when I mean, what would you recommend? Maybe like for a nice.
No, why don't you ask me, dog? I used to get stoned, at least for I can use my
You
experience.
should watch. Have you seen Parking? Predestination.
Predestination.
Yeah.
No.
You should watch it. It will make you think. Like, watch it, and then after that we'll have a discussion about the ending, because it's. Ish.
Yeah, don't spoil it for me. I'll
let me
watch
not spoil
it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Not again.
Predestination. Oh yeah, you were about to ask me something, dog. You were about to ask me something.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I will teach you.
What the fuck? This nigga just said, what do you prefer to do? And then cut.
I asked you, Pila, for a nice stone session, which movie would you, which genre would you best recommend? For you, what do you prefer?
For me,
Yeah. When you were getting stoned, you know what's
when I was getting stoned, comedy. Yeah. Comedy. I mean, yeah, comedy. And then if you're feeling in a way, you wanna go a little deeper, you can watch horror. I don't do that anymore, but yeah, you can watch horror.
I've never taken you as a horror person.
What?
I've never taken you as a horror person. That's why I wasn't shocked when you said that you don't like horror.
Yeah, dog, I don't really like horror that much. Yeah, sometimes I just watch it, but then it's been a long time. I told myself that I don't want to watch horror anymore, dog. Because...
It's a worrying for
Nah, fuck that, dog.
Come alive, huh?
Nah, dog. I watched Jane Doe Gile High on Bushi when I went to sleep after that.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Jane Doe is not that intense. There's a movie called Hereditary. Yeah, a lot of people about fate. It's intense. It's one of the first movies that I saw. I think I've mentioned it before. One of the first movies that I saw, where like, it shows straight up a kid getting the head chopped off. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy. It's a crazy movie.
I love a challenge.
It's a crazy movie. Like, hey.
What would you recommend the person watch? when they stole?
Nicely recommend horror.
Damn,
get a nice
bro,
joint.
you're dark. Like,
Yeah,
hey, dog.
You know, do you know, like, okay, not maybe because I like dark humor, so like, and I got the humor obvious, so go away, kill it, dark development, hey, they try to more guy, but even the reactions, sometimes you get scared and you be like, what?